So the truthful man alienda kwa the land of Colombia, sindio? Alafu watu wajui the truthful man ni DP Gachagua. So Gachagua akiwa masaidi za Colombia akaambia the tourists they need to visit Kenya, because in Kenya they can see a few things, and one of the things they can see ni buffaloes, what and rare tigers. Rare tigers. Alafu when this came out, everyone was like the truthful man is so wrong, except Mimi. Because Mimi, I'm seated to a man here. The man is called Ian Thiongo. Kuna siku moja nishaenda kwa kina Ian, and this is going to prove to you that tigers exist in Kenya. So kuna time nimeishaga kwa kina Ian, alafu nikasikia tiger then dogi katokea. So tigers ziko Kenya.
Tigers ziko Kenya.
Sindio, si dogi yenyewe inaitwa tiger.
That's truthful, man.
Yeah.
So akisema kuna tiger msimuite cheetah.
Yeah, so dogi yenyewe inaitwa tiger.
Inaitwa tiger. Kuna of course kuna. It came with that name. Na nikiangalia like physique, because a huge dog.
Yeah.
Ni tu hizo manini tu.
Amjawekea stripes.
Ni stripes tu aina. But
unafaa tu kuipaka kaa tiger. Unaweza ipaka hizo colors.
Nipake ikaeka ni cat family. So yeah, you can, I think kwetu inaweza pass, tunaweza simama na tutete that truthful man.
So kitu nashindwa ni wacha tu compare hizi cabinets mbili, yeah? So you have the cabinet of the drunk, the drunkard, yeah? And you have the cabinet of the prayerful guy. And I'm sorry to say, but I feel like the drunkard had a better cabinet than the whatever guy. Umekuwa ukiona hizi mablunders zimekuwa zikihappen. Nichiki majuzi Moses Kuria ameishia Citizen. Alafu akiwa Citizen akasema vitu zimepunguka bei. Alafu zile raya zikasema like we have someone on the ground, wacha yuko kwa supermarket, wacha cheki prices. Super ilikuwa Eldoret, haikuwa somewhere in Kisumu, because unajua in Kisumu prices zinaweza changewa to suit Raila za jenda. Sija. Ulichekio clip?
Yeah.
Where they were talking about mafuta. Then anika mafuta ikichekiwa, it's actually more expensive than it was before. Then anika sema Azizi, take the cameras to Roiro. Take the cameras to Roiro. Ulichekio? Yeah. So,
of course.
are you supposed to take the cameras to Roiro? And are things cheaper in Roiro?
Well, inaweza kuwa ni selected stores.
Yeah.
Because pia hizi supermarkets unacheki akisema take the cameras to Roiro. Unacheki hizi matrack zenye zi udunda. Ati sijui ilikuwa inaenda at normal speed ikawa overturn. You know where those goods end up?
Yeah.
These funny supermarkets.
Oh, okay.
So ukipata mafuta hapo ni unajua kuna nini moja ocha nitakushua. I just don't want to mention it.
Yeah.
Lakini gaya unapata
prices,
kama, unazipata kaa tisho inakaa mebondeka.
Na price pia mebondeka.
Zinakaa funny shapes.
Yeah.
Of course pia price
inarushwa chini kidogo.
So ukienda Roiro, I'm even doubting. Because wakileta hizo ni contraband or something. Stolen goods. Zikikampala zitakuwa the same price. Because unapata kama mkebe ya drinking chocolate, mpaka unatry kuread nini imekuwa wrapped off. Jua impact yenye ile hit nayo kwa road hicho. So yes, take the cameras to Roiro.
Okay. According to inaweza kuwa Roiro.
Inaweza kuwa hivyo. Because sometimes you happen. Unapata ama dero uchotewa. Ama trailer.
Yeah, najuaga hizo. Au amboga wa cause accident nini. So you always hope like in such a business mtu ameinsure. Because kulikuwa na hiyo. Alafu the other interesting story ilikuwa there was this was it a cabinet secretary? This cabinet secretary ule alianza kucompare, was it inflation as the cost of living. Alikuwa anasema the cost of living ya Kenya.
Walikuwa na yeye na Kumincha. Unasema during that interview walikuwa wawili.
There is a different person ule alikuwa anasema that the cost of living ya Kenya ni iko inaenda kukaribiana na ya US na nini na UK. Hati alisema US na UK cost of living is higher than Kenya, so hajui why we are complaining. Haukuwa na hukusikia mzee? wacha ni cheki kanta ntaget ni nani. I don't know how I didn't take that I think it's on my phone. Wacha ni check kwa news. There's someone who said that na ilikuwa like watu walishindwa like this guy, are you serious? Alicompare US, UK na Kenya, the same sentence. Akituambia since the cost of living in the US and UK ni higher than Kenya, hatufai kuwa tunateta.
Yeah, that's different. That's a first world. Those are first world.
Yeah, so someone said something close to that. So
crazy,
so hiyo ndio hiyo cabinet ya saa hizi. Cabinet ya saa hizi pia I think kulikuwa na ile, was it the Minister of Tourism? Kuna ule Minister of Tourism, cabinet secretary wa tourism. Ashaishiaga, kulikuwa na some hotel conference. Unajua hizo mpataga like the lowdown. So apparently she went there. It's a hotel nini. Instead of kuambia watu jua investment opportunities that the hospitality industry in Kenya, alikuwa na the same thing nani alisema Gachagua. When you're in Kenya, you can find wild animals. Unajua vile like what a high school kid would say, or a primary school kid would say. If you go to an investment whatever, are you going to tell people about wild animals and all that crap?
Yo si nini, yo si wase unatry kuambia sijui wa venture into tourism. Unajua kama ni raya za kawaida, but kama ni investment, you even change your talk. Even unapata wase yani burning the midnight oil wakikama up na hiyo speech unaenda kupatiana.
So Gachagua kwenda Colombia, because pia Colombia, I don't think those people are trying to be tourists. But you have to know the people you're talking to. Colombia is a very third world country, yes? Na kama isi third world, it's a second world country, but it's not a first world country. Sindio?
They know how the third world feels like.
So Colombia is not a country unaenda kutafuta tourists. You're looking for investment opportunities in 1, 2, 3. What can you invest in Kenya? What can we invest in your country? What can we sell to each other? You sell to us, we sell to you. Direct. But it's not a country ya kwenda kuambia like, nikaa kuishia so nini. Okay, Somalia is not a good example, but nikaa kuishia happy. Which is a poor country? Zimbabwe, kwanza kuambia juu ya we have wild animals, come and see them. No. Kina Bangladesh, those two poor countries that are not, you don't go there to sell tourism in that nini. Alafu hii sasa ndio hiyo cluelessness ina happen na nini. Unakwambia if you are to ask me, hii cabinet has more clueless people than ile ingine. Ule Mlevi, I think yo Mlevi kile msaidiaga, na namuita Mlevi because that's how he's insulted. So okay wajohi. Difference ya cabinet ya Uhuru na hii ya RUTO ni ya Uhuru ilikuwa wanaitangwa nini? Are they called technocrats whatever? It was not politicians, it was people who have actually studied 1, 2, 3 things. So you had the Matiangis and you had the whatever. They knew what they were doing. This other one was about him rewarding his friends, and he rewarded some friends who have very little knowledge. Kila mtu yuko busy akituambia vile Moses Kuria is the next Steve Jobs and the next Bill Gates and the next Elon Musk. What has he done so far? Everyone ukibonga na kila mtu atakwambia this guy is super intelligent, like, super what?
We're having that discussion. Was it majuzi? Was it on Wednesday? Nikakuuliza like, okay, if you put a gun to my head, it's a year now, what has happened?
Or what has RUTO changed?
Like, of course you told me there's some.
I told you I'd have to think about it.
You have to think about it.
Because unajua ya nani ilikuwa simple. I'd say Nani's was the simplest. Kibaki. Because when Kibaki came in, a lot of ish had not happened. So I remember like Thika Road, ile story kulikuwa na Nakumatt ilikuwa inafaa kuangushwa. So I remember imukumbukaga mpaka the news articles za Nakumatt. Because everyone was like, kuna vile Nakumatt inaenda kuangushwa. You remember? Like, nah, ikaangushwa.
Hata gate ya Museum Hill.
Gate ya Museum Hill ikaangushwa. That whole place changed. Museum Hill vile inakaa changed.
BP ya pale Victory. There was a BP. There was a petrol station.
So a lot of
there was a roundabout hapo, a very huge one. Na petrol station nikaenda tu.
Uhuru, after Uhuru kuingia, Uhuru I'd say, of course we'll always remember him with the expressway. Na pia SGR imehappen under but hizo zimekuwa like corruption mega projects. But that's also 10 years, so it would be unfair to talk about. Nani you could see in the first year. You could see everything that was happening in the first year. Yeah,
there was free education.
Yeah,
free primary. I think nilikuwa na clear.
Mm.
Tu mother ameingia amepewa books. Mother haya. So pia nikiclear high school akaeka free secondary education.
So yeah, RUTO sijui. I don't know what has changed, but I've been seeing the statements.
We have to go back like almost 20 years to when things worked.
Yeah. Alafu najua sasa hii RUTO kumekuwa na hiyo story ya like I'd have to think about it. Au wenyewe wanasema he's done more. Sinicheki, I think ni Cheragei alikuwa anasema RUTO has done more than Kibaki, Moi and Uhuru combined. Najua Cheragei actually said that. Yeah. I just that's psychophancy to the multiple whatever. But
yes, I'm coming to think of it, there's something what they're trying to do. I think why vitu zote it's hard to point out is we are the whole year omekuwa like we are trying to do this.
Yeah.
We are trying to do this. We are trying to do this. Kama big boy Trevor alikuwa hapa anasema vile wana try kumatch hizo ma standards za gari.
Yeah.
If it actually happened,
yeah. But I'm
it
thinking,
would be good, but maybe I don't know.
But who opened the thicker plant? Who opened the thicker plant?
Was it Kibaki?
Uhuru. Yeah. So
yeah. We have that. We have Isuzu.
Yeah, wataenda up wakitake credit for yeah Mombasa ndo I think RUTO may open. But unacheki that whole thing of car assembly imeanza na Uhuru. Alafu sasa ukiwatch David Ndii, chikile David Ndii amekuwa kibonga. Anaambia wase like David Ndii anaongea mbaya. Mpaka na feel ni kama I don't know why RUTO still keeps this guy kwa payroll. Like why is he still on the payroll?
Why is he an advisor?
Why is he an advisor?
He's an advisor.
Yeah, because he's just like they are pissing off people. Unajua anafaa kuwapo anatudanganya. Him is telling us the truth. No one wants to hear the truth. Unajua you jinga suji danganya nini? Nago ile movie ya you can't handle the truth. We can't handle the truth. Don't start telling us. Kuna hiki tu alisema ati how can you vote for someone ilikuwa nini? Wacha tuone. David Ndii. Try kutafuta that thing that he said. Kuzleo amekuwa kitrend sana, si ndio?
Yeye na Churchill. Churchill amesema story ya mafuta jo.
Because he's pinned tweet. His pinned tweet ya David Ndii ni
pinned.
I don't believe politicians and I don't trust government. If you do, either you are a sucker or akuendelea na hiyo statement, si ndio?
And he's advising a government.
Yes. Then kuna another thing that he said, this expectation that Kenya can abuse credit for a decade and the same people can make consequences go away painlessly just because there was a game of musical chairs we call elections. Are we sober? I told you 2 years ago Kenya was in receivership. Nothing has changed. Wachikivila hapo amesema for a decade and the same people can make consequences go away painlessly. The same people. Hapo snajua it's a veiled attack at RUTO. Why is this guy still part of the government? Nacheki. So I've been blowing the siren on binge borrowing since 2014, 9 years ago. The president told you in his inauguration that they have to be made. So I don't know if those whatevers are being needed, but according to mimi kumsea afai
kuwa ana nini anakanukisha.
Okay, so Ati, why don't you try borrowing money beyond your ability to pay and live large for a few months, then find a painless solution? So patent it and become a billionaire. So amekuwa kibonga mbaya kabisa, but kuna hiyo kitu alisema like the same people, you expect the same people to have the solutions. He's part of that government. He should be out. I need someone to come and lie to us. Kuwa tu pale like msijali kwanzia kesho. Matikivile RUTO samaga nikiweka Biblia cheni. Keep lying to us. Cause unajua musemaga the good thing about Kenya is tribe will always reign supreme. Guy does not matter what RUTO does. As long as he maintains of course he's going to maintain the Kalenjin vote. Sindio 100%, yes? because unaga ile tulikuwa kama na msanii Charles Munyui, and Munyui was there saying the way Ruto was not voted along tribal. Of course I didn't correct him because I was like that was going to bring a whole other speech, but Kenya politics has always been tribal. It's always been about the numbers. I call it the tyranny of numbers. So as long as Ruto may maintain the Kalenjin vote, which is going to maintain, whether fuel becomes 500 shillings per litre or it stays the same, he's not going to lose a single Kalenjin vote. Sindio?
Yeah.
If you come to the Kikuyu vote, unless it's not a Raila running, that's when Aneza lose the Kikuyu vote. Sindio? But as things stand right now, I'm not seeing anyone showing up. So that means it will sit. Now, Raila, I think, he's so poisoned against Central that can never. So, Ruto anajua. He does not need to change anything. He'll still be president for 10 years. Yeah, that's my opinion. Najua. Like, because if you have those two, and if you're running against someone like Raila na mtu atakuwa na agents on ground, elections are won at the constituency level. So this is guaranteed. 10 years, he's going to be president. And he does not need to change shit. He does not need. I feel like African politics inakuanga just leaders will change, life iendelee. Leaders will change, life iendelee. Of course, fuel is a global price thing. Najua, that's happening globally. But the few things he could have changed, kama the taxes are too much. Saizi wameongesha. Kuna tax wameongeza. Tax gani ile wameongeza?
From 16 to 18.
Kuna hiyo excise tax, but apart from that there's something else they've started. Saizi your business does not necessarily have to make profit. Even if you're making losses, this has never happened in any other country. But Kenya utakukilipa tax atakona make losses. Fuck your losses. You'll pay tax on those losses. Yeah. So amechange hiyo nini tena amechange something I had that was super interesting. Of course there's going to be the car tax.
Na hiyo ni kwenda contrary on what manifesto yake ilikuwa.
Okay, fuck the manifesto.
Kusupport startups because zile biashara mob zenye make profits ni startups.
Yeah.
Wenye unaipatia like
I give a fuck. Nataka
unaipatia 6 months unajua.
Patia Caesar what belongs unto Caesar. He wants his nini anataka do yake. So nimesikia hiyo. Kuna hii tax gani tena nimesikia jo. So kuna of course kuna the car tax. So if you own a car you'll have to pay road license or utakilipa insurance unalipa on top. I think it's going to be either 5k. 5k is the maximum but kutakuwa na hizo zingine huku chini. Zile zitakuwa something value of the car, is it something I don't know. But 5k ama 5k ndio minimum. I think 5k ndio minimum.
Alafu G4 seater unalipa this kulingana capacity of the car.
Yeah. But so politics ya Kenya ni tribal. So he is secure. I don't think as long as our politics stays tribal, I don't think anyone needs to deliver. And the split second that our politics was not tribal was for a few hours. And that was 2002. It was still tribal. You remember 2002 for us to push out Moi, all these other tribes still had to gang up just to get rid of Moi. But now when that happened, that first phase of cabinet was very diverse. Unakumbuka? So that helped a few things. A few things were able to be implemented and what. Apart from that, Moi was like one of the most incompetent presidents ever. So
it was easy
to perform better than Moi. Yeah, but me, I feel Ruto owes us nothing, and he knows he owes us nothing, and he's going to be president for 10 years, and there's nothing. Me, I think up until the only thing tunafiki kuchange Kenya, tunafaa tu kukubali that that president stay for 10 years. Ile kitu nani amesema ni Anmaina anasema swimming pools tax kwa shule.
Yes.
Kuna hiyo tax. Ya saa hizi, remember tuko tunabonga na mse fulani alikuwa anatuambia juu ya taxation. Alikuwa anasema like if you teach schools are not taxed. Si ndio? So
because unapatia na value
yes. So schools hazikuwa zinakuwa taxed in Kenya. I don't know, most probably this one must have started under either Moi ama ilistart under Kibaki, si ndio? And so unapata there's a lot of people who are out here like teaching kids how to play piano, teaching kids how to swim. Now you'll have to pay tax.
Kama chuo ya mtoyo na kuanga wanaendanga this international nini za chess.
Yeah.
So but it doesn't matter kama ni nini private ama gava
yeah tutakuwa tukilipa tax so hiyo mkuwe nini but
because nimeona kamim
mm,
of course RUTO sitting next to some young pupils alafu ati caption ati kwenu ati shuleni kuna swimming pool
so nacheki so imenikumbusha Obama first term he did not touch the LGBTQ issue if I'm not wrong first term wajua after nini that's when he started dealing with that so the fact that Ruto anadu vitu zile afai kufanya kwa the first term inakuonyesha tu how confident he is going to get through terms these are the things you do when you don't
this is a bold move
yes this is very bold moves
na si ati on a on a national level not even a continental even international
yeah
na kitu inanibamba ni he's been invited sijui wapi anabonga sijui na IMF ako wapi
but sinajua hizi vitu mob ni IMF ana please IMF because IMF for a very long time have been saying that the Kenya shilling to the dollar should be inafaa kuwa 150 najua hivyo wamekuwa kisema hivyo for long kabisa imekuwa ni zile Kenya dollar to naitangwa nini Kenya dollar to the Kenya dollar the US dollar to Kenya shilling IMF have always said it should be at 150 najua and akina Kibaki resisted that Uhuru resisted that but umenotice hizi vile imekuwa ikienda tu to 150 because yeah anasikiza sasa IMF anasikiza IMF so